This is Acceptable Vices for June 12th, 2015. Tonight, spam, 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 spam. Hey everyone, this is Acceptable Vices. I'm your happy host, Victor Frost. Here with me on the show, it's Churba. Hey, Churba.
Hi.
How you doing?
Well, for a moment there, I was contemplating trying to imitate Nelson's voice, but
Hello.
no.
Hello.
I can't do his regular conversational voice yet.
No. He's got his own thing. He's got his own particular voice. Speaking of, Nelson's not on the show tonight. It's just me and Churbo, which is okay because we're going to be doing some dramatic readings today, aren't we, Churbs?
I guess, yes. It's romantic.
Yes.
Just the two of us. There's a song about that.
Yeah, there is. You feeling the love, Churba? Is that what's going
No.
on? You feeling the love?
No, I'm pretty sure this is just arousal.
Nah. Okay. Churba gets aroused by spam. All right.
Hey man, some of this spam pretty fucking sexy. Don't you fucking judge?
So, we're going to be reading some spam, but not just any spam. Grade A special spam from the website's spam filter. We get quite a bit of it, and most of it's shit, but some of them are really good. So let's go through that, shall we?
I guess. Yes.
All right. Let's see. Let's start with.
With?
I'm looking.
Thing. Some of these are actually quite well done. Like, they're almost poetic, which is why we're doing this. It's because, these, whatever machines they have coming up with these, somehow just luck into writing some actually good prose that sounds almost human-like if it was an insane human who didn't speak English or any other known language.
And before we actually get started, I'm just gonna say that I'm going to post one particular piece of spam from a computer that purports to be a person named Montclair Coates. It's not so much a readable sentence as it is a dialogue tree, and clearly this whole thing just sort of threw up inside of the box.
It's true. Yeah, it is. It has basically just gone completely nuts and output its entire dialogue tree script into the comment box because someone probably, I don't know, dropped a colon somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Programmers,
it's beautiful.
This is why you test your code before trying to spam people's websites.
Yep. Or maybe Python just failed that day or something. But in any case, it's kind of funny to read through. So I'm gonna be posting that in like a paste bin or something. But the first one we're gonna read is by a computer named Jacqueline. Hi.
You should set this to music.
Yeah, I'm going to. Ready? Here we go. And music. So, hi, my name is Jacqueline, and I just wanted to drop you a quick note here instead of calling you. First off, call us. I came to your episode. Hold on. I came to your episode 76, the Simulgrown ** Friday Night Party Line page, and noticed you could use a lot more visitors. I found that the key to running a popular website is making sure the visitors you're getting are interested in your niche. I don't think we have a niche. There is a company that you can get targeted visitors from, and they let you try their service for free for 7 days. I managed to get over 300 targeted visitors today, 2 separate words, mind, to my site. Visit them here, and then it gives a link, which I'm not going to promote.
Okay, Jacqueline, my dear sweet thing, you got 300 targeted visitors a day to your site. Just the other week, we were discussing about how we managed to get international headlines.
I know.
By sharing things with friends and to appropriate interested parties. I don't think you can help us, love.
Yeah, we're pretty okay on the marketing front when we put our minds to it. It's just that most of the time we can't be asked.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
We might actually have to be consistent or high quality if we had listeners.
Yeah, geez, I don't know how we can possibly manage that. All right, so delete.
This is so 0. Whoop. Okay, that was weird. When you do things and it disappears on my screen, that's kind of creepy.
All right. Oh, hey, we actually got another. We also got a very similar comment from Jacqueline as well, so we can delete that one too. Boop.
Oh, we have one. We have a question here for you, Victor. This will be a great web page. Might you be interested in doing an interview about how you developed it? If so, email me. Apparently, he can see into the future because he knows this will be a great web page and wants to interview you before you get big.
Yeah, because frankly, the website is horrible.
It's okay.
It was put together. It was put together with the peak of my web design ability, which isn't. So, no, this is terrible. Yeah, well, you know what? I won't be getting in touch, but I appreciate the compliment on the episode, episode 78, Artisanal Cock Ring.
Ah, yes. That was a very well-made cock ring.
You know
Not
what?
that I'm biased or anything.
Oh, no, not at all. But Churba, you are you're very good at handicrafts when it comes to cock-related items.
This is true. You should see my fucking bollock pom-poms. They're amazing.
Oh! Do we need to have another podcast, Churba? Churba's Cockcraft Corner?
Oh, we'll just make it a segment, make a theme tune and everything.
If you got balls and you want to keep them covered, just call Churba and he'll get there on the double. It's Churba's Cockcraft Corner.
I've actually been thinking about learning how to knit, but that'll just be suspicious now. It's actually harder to make a cock ring than you think. You've got to make sure.
I mean, if you're knitting,
because if it's too tight, it cuts off circulation, and then you've got priapism. And if you've ever seen a video about how they solve the problem of priapism, it is not pleasant. It involves a needle that's about this fucking long. They jam it in your cock and drain it out.
I don't think I'd want to watch a video about that. But if you're learning to take up knitting, Churba, maybe you might be planning on making a cock cozy.
Quite possibly. A little pom-pom on the end. Nice little elasticated end to slip your bollocks in there. That'd be great in the winter.
There you go. And the elastic will keep
it's just the sort of thing I need in England. Like when I was in England in the winter, was something to stop the fucking icicles hanging off me bollocks.
Because you were riding your motorbike.
From time to time, yes. And I'll tell you what, the boys do get pretty chilly. Along with every other part of me, but still.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how about this one?
Oh, hey. Yeah, hang on. There's this one here that actually looks like it might be a real comment, though I kind of doubt it. It says, I'm not that much of an online reader, and this is what turns it away from me for being a legitimate comment. It says, I'm not that much of an online reader, to be honest, but your site's really nice. Keep it up. I'll go ahead and bookmark your website to come back down the road. Many thanks.
That's actually not a badly constructed one. I mean, the grammar seems reasonable. It sounds like something someone would say about someone else's website.
But really, it's the email address that tips it off. And I don't know, the website this person belongs to, I don't know what it says. Migliore Qualita New Balance Uomo Nero Rasu Formatori.
Okay.
What's great is the comment that's right below it, and sure, but you can see it, but they can't. But the website leads to some very interesting thumbnails if you hover over it.
Oh dear.
I know.
Oh, how about this one from the absolute poet, Air Jordan Retro One Cheap. Even when Stephen Fry was trapped in an elevator and tweeting about it, full stop. He transferred from St. Police Said a breathalyzer test found Edwards to have blood alcohol level of 0.16, twice the legal limit, when he was pulled over that night. Not quite an ellipses, just 2 periods.
Mm.
Her 2000 release Rouge, Tres, both in quotes, which came out the next year, most recent. 2003 Miso, barely Air Jordan Retro 1 cheap.
That was beautiful. That deserves to go into like a literary journal.
I agree.
That's breaking some new ground right there.
Yes, in gibberish. Actually,
have you ever read a literary journal? It's all gibberish.
Maybe to you. To someone, that probably means a great deal. Someone probably went home to their mum and said, "Hey, mum." And she said, "What?" And he said, "Hi, I'm home. But anyway, I got published in a literary journal. Aren't you proud of me?" And she was. Mm-hmm. And they had a big family moment with hugs and everything. And you're making fun of that.
Listener.
How could you, Victor?
Listener, if you were published, in a literary journal, I regret nothing.
Don't worry,
but
I'm
hey, looks like
not one of those people.
Yeah.
I think the only time I ever got published in a journal was when I was a teenage heartthrob, so never.
Well, it looks like there's a comment from Air Jordan Retro 1 Cheap's cousin. It's from Air Jordan 5 Retro Black Metallic.
Yeah, it's a good family, very big. You can find them all over the place.
Oh, yeah. He says, see final section below for the 6 cents. I did all original material. My knees were knocking. I was so nervous. Boys beat Westerville North by racing hard until the end, which was something we needed to work on before that meet. Carr said, if Shea. Ellipses.
Indeed, if Shea.
You know, about halfway through, I wasn't sure if it was describing a game or a song or a porno shoot.
That's fair enough, actually. It could still apply to all of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like the ones that just seem to have pinched fucking comments from other places.
I know.
Like, today, I went to the beachfront with my children. I found a seashell and gave it to my 4-year-old daughter, and she said, "You can hear the ocean if you put this to your ear." She put the shell to her ear and screamed. There was a hermit crab inside, and it pinched her ear. She never wants to go back, lol. I know this is entirely off topic, but I just had to tell someone. Immediately followed by, today while I was at work, my sister stole my iPad and tested to see if it could survive a 25-foot drop, just so she could become a YouTube sensation. My iPad is now destroyed and she has 83 views. I know this is completely off topic, but I had to share it with someone. If anyone can actually find that video and send it to us, I think that deserves more than 83 views.
I feel like I should. I feel like, I'm going to Google that entire string except for the last bit and see what comes up. Oh. This is a thing. This is a thing.
Wait, it's a thing?
I think this is a thing.
What is this?
Oh, no, it's all spam. Somebody didn't turn on their spam filter.
Shit.
I think before I find the actual thing, it's just going to be we're going to get a list of blogs with no spam filters. We should compile that list and sell it.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. We'll make literally tens of dollars.
Yes. Which is tens of dollars more than we're making right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
People.
Then there are the marketing comments from marketing bots. Let's see. From SEO plugin. Well, at least it's honest. Hello, web admin. I noticed that your on-page SEO is missing a few factors. For one, you don't use all 3 H tags in your post. Well, no, we don't. Also, I noticed you're not using bold or italics properly in your SEO optimization. We've never used bold or italics.
For that matter, we've never used SEO optimization.
Yeah, no, we don't. No. On-page SEO means more now than ever since the new Google update. Panda.
No, it doesn't. It means less than ever, because every time Google updates, SEO people freak out because now their old tricks don't work anymore.
I know. My sister sister gets such a time it happens. She's like, that's not right. Google's making it harder to do SEO. I'm like, no, it's making it harder to do malicious SEO. My sister's a marketer. Let's
true.
see. This just, I hate those ones because it's just a big old block of text.
Yeah, that's insulting. Like we couldn't do SEO if we wanted to do SEO.
Yeah. I mean, we do. I mean, to a point, we do. We tag every post. So topics are, but that's for you listeners. So if you ever get a strange inclination to visit the website, you'll be able to find related posts. But
yeah, you can find all one of the episodes we've done that involved cock rings.
Yes.
Technically two now, actually, come to think of it.
This is, you know what? This is absolutely true. Then this is kind of a weird post. The email address is ********* at gmail.com. I'm not censoring anything. That's just what it is. And it says, I adore your WordPress web template. Wherever did you get a hold of it through?
It's all custom, baby.
Yeah. It mostly is, though. That much is true, which is probably why it's so horrible. Let's see. I don't know. Where's another good one? Oh, hey, this one's structured like a haiku. Do you see that one by Florencia Churbs?
Yes. Just under El Medio Precio Nike Blanco Hombres Air Jordan 6 Rodajes.
Okay, that is definitely supposed to be Nike. Nike
yes,
white men's Air Jordan size 6.
I know how to order beer and a sandwich in Spanish, and my Spanish is not very good at all.
I know where to ask where the library is.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? You can go to the library and find a book on how to speak more Spanish.
Exactly.
Me, I can just go and get drunk and fed. It's actually not bad.
Between the two of us, we can live a somewhat okay life in an entirely Spanish-speaking country.
Probably not. It's okay. We could probably pick it up somehow.
All right. So, Churba, in your best haiku style, why don't you read that comment by Florencia?
Let's see. I was recommended this website via my cousin. I am not certain whether or not to put up. Is written via him, as nobody else recognized such particular about my difficulty. You're incredible. Thanks. Went for a thumbs up, somehow turned into the horns. Rock and roll is in my soul, apparently.
Is it ever?
This one just sounds like he was fucking scat singing. It's just the title of an episode followed by Fit Flop Skoo.
Yeah. There's a comment in here from a spam bot that's asking to be not notified about comments. It says, when I initially commented, I clicked notify me when new comments are added checkbox. And now each time a comment is added, I get several emails with the same comment. Is there any way you could remove people from that service? Thanks a lot.
Is that a service we actually have?
That is not a thing we do. But it's sort of, I think that spam bot was having a bit of an existential crisis. I am a spam bot, so I must comment, but I hate comments.
Also, just as a side note to the horrible spam, something actually worth talking about. Dave Grohl was playing a couple hours ago now, was playing a concert in Sweden. He broke his leg on stage, and how's this for being a trooper? Didn't go off stage, didn't stop the show. He just, well, I presume he got someone to get him a chair, and then he just sat down and kept playing the gig, like while the ambos were putting a cast on his leg and giving him first aid.
Dave Grohl, bless his heart. That is, he's the man. He's the man.
Dave Grohl is the best.
I want him and Andrew WK. I want him and Andrew WK to do an album. How awesome would that be?
As a side note, Dave Riley is also complaining about how Twitch does not let him stream Sakura Spirit. This is a tragedy for us all, people. We must start a letter writing campaign to Twitch. You have to go and see Sakura Spirit on Jumping Through Boss Doors, the best Twitch channel in existence. Unless you hate Twitch, in which case my channel is the best channel in existence because I never put anything on there.
Yeah. My channel is second best because I only have one video on there, and it's of me failing horribly at Dirt 3. Let's see. Here's one. Right below it, actually. You know, the thing is, yeah. Good day. I could have sworn I've been to this site before, but after checking through some of the posts, I realized it's new to me. Anyways, I'm definitely delighted I found it, and I'll be bookmarking it and checking back frequently.
How fucking drunk are you when you go to a site, you're looking at it, and you're just like, have I seen this before? No, and you look at it, and then you're like, no, I've never seen any of this before, despite the fact that I somehow thought I saw it before.
It's deja vu.
What's wrong with you?
Weird ass deja vu. I think
you can get this one. Second from the bottom, Emilio, another haiku style.
Emilio. Here it is. It's fourth from the bottom for me. Let's see. Only problem being that with each burp, they can make a hole. In thick wall, either way, enjoy a game of strategy on the Blackberry. With siege engines, you'll have to push the large wooden structure up to the city walls until the bridge crashes down, and then you can swarm in.
Okay, that's not actually how siege engines work. I really should point out. You don't just roll them up. And then the bridge comes down. You actually have to do things like hurl fucking big rocks at things.
That's why that's why it's called laying siege. That's why it's a siege engine.
It takes some time, I understand.
You have to break shit.
Gotta break shit to make shit.
Let's see. This is where editing comes in.
Oh, this is a good one. Superb blog. Do you have any hints for aspiring writers? I'm hoping to start my own website soon, but I'm a little lost on everything. Would you recommend starting with a free platform like WordPress or go for a paid option? There are so many options out there that I'm completely confused. Any suggestions? Thank you. Well, first of all, I wouldn't, as an aspiring writer, be trying to take hints from our website, which is literally all just episode notifications and guests.
Yep.
Nothing there for you. Also, write every day. Write every day. Doesn't matter what you write every day. Every fucking day. I'm not joking. Every day. Until it becomes second nature. If you need hints on what to write or what to write about or just something to go with, there's many apps for your phones. There's many websites where you can get writing prompts all the time.
Yep.
It is really good. There is also Writing Excuses, the podcast, who give a writing prompt every show. So you can just go and stack up a bunch of those and listen to them.
Yep. And if you're having problems if you think that you're having problems maintaining a creative ability in the process of writing, in that, you may be writing something and you don't know what to do with what you're writing next, particularly when you're writing fiction, there is a thing here we are, that I picked up in the giveaway bin out of a professor's giveaway bin outside of a professor's office. It's called the Observation Deck, toolkit for writers. And what it is it has all these cards in it that give you things that you can do. For example, breathe, follow the scent, consult the news. In other words, take advice from reality, flip it over. Lots of other good stuff. And then it's got like a little book with it that has writing advice from a whole bunch of, very famous, very popular writers.
My other piece of advice is never edit right after you write. Leave it a day or two. Just sit on it for a bit before. Because, sometimes you write and you're really in the groove. You go and words are just flowing. Sometimes you got to force yourself, and that's annoying. And you always think on the stuff where you forced yourself, oh, this is shit, this is garbage, this is fucking hopeless. Leave it a couple of days, come back to it and edit it later. When you edit it later, you won't be able to tell the fucking difference between the two.
Yep.
So you won't have any undue attachment to any one particular section over another because of how you were feeling when you wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
And,
that's how fast I talk normally when I'm not slowing it down for you guys. Sorry about that.
I didn't have any problem understanding you. I don't think they will either.
That's because you're used to it.
So are they. I mean, if they're listening to this episode, come on.
Yeah, I suppose. Fair point. You
Right.
poor people. This is the most crab people.
Acclimating to an Australian accent, you poor people. Yeah, but this is a terrible episode. If you have like some NPR stacked up that you need to listen to, you should just go listen to that.
Yeah, turn this off. Go listen to NPR or some shit.
Yeah,
Go find a new podcast that isn't fucking garbage.
Friday Night Party Line and Acceptable Vices, the podcast that actively tell their listeners not to listen. Let's see. Oh, we have a comment from a newbie spam bot. Here we go.
Oh,
Hello there.
brand new.
This is my first comment here. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out and tell you I generally enjoy reading through your blog posts. Can you suggest other website blogs, forums to go over the same topics? I appreciate it. Well, I've never heard such a polite spam bot in all their life. That is such humility.
That is nice. I mean, you know, there's also the problem that there's nobody else who covers these topics because it's just a list of our episodes.
Yeah.
But
I mean, how about, you know what, Spambot, if you have somehow gained an excess amount of intelligence and understanding and are listening to this podcast, Atomic Trivia War 9000, they're great. The Geek Nights podcast, they are fantastic.
Dave and Joel's Fast Karate for the Gentleman.
They are excellent podcasts to consume for your spam analysis hobbies. So go for that. Those are really good.
Yeah.
And
Everybody's got downtime.
Yeah. I mean, what do spam bots dream electric blog posts? I think so. Maybe.
Hey, this is kind of off topic, but I was wanting to know if blogs use WYSIWYG editors or if you have to manually code with HTML. No, my son, we actually coded this entire thing in assembler.
Yeah. And this podcast, this is just me editing. This is me just editing sample points on the graph. It takes hours to do, really.
Yeah. Oh, but you think that's impressive? I mean, when he's actually finished with doing the levels manually by moving around on the fucking graph, that's when he takes it all, transfers it to tape. Not just audio tape, but like full-on old-school magnetic tape.
Yeah.
Then he takes a razor, and that's how he edits it. He fucking cuts it, physically cuts it, and then just moves it around and tapes it together, then feeds it back through the machine and records it back to MP3 for you people.
Yeah.
Do you appreciate the effort that goes into this fucking ridiculous enterprise?
This is 100% artisanal podcasting, and I hope you guys can appreciate the whole grown organic nature of it.
What? Well, the bullshit's certainly organic.
No, right? No, but for a while, in all honesty, before I had all my backup stuff set up, I was literally simul recording the podcast to cassette tape. So no joke about that bit, but please, come on. We barely put any effort into the topics, much less the editing. Jeez. All right, let's see what else we got here. We do have a comment from Brick Life on the live stream saying, I'm the only one watching right now. Yes, probably. Brick Life. Yes, you are most likely the only one watching right now. And for that, we say thank you. Because
that wasn't from the spam queue? I was trying to find that.
No, it wasn't. This is from the YouTube thing. That was not spam. This is Brick Life is ostensibly a real human being. They have uploaded 41 videos and have 33 subscribers. And quote, I'm a channel. I'm going to do challenges and speed drawings. If you want me to do tutorials, comment on my video. I also make Lego videos.
Shoot me a link. I want to see if this stuff's any good.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll link it to the thingy-majigger.
Yeah, cheers, bro.
Boom, baby.
I like art stuff. I can't art, but, you know.
Yeah.
Well, not with drawing and such. If you want
Oh.
welded metal sculpture, I guess.
Yeah.
Or woodwork. I do good woodwork.
I'd say you are an artist.
Say I'm a fucking idiot.
It is the nature of all artists to engage in self-loathing.
Oh, I like this one. It's a bit ironic. Make sure you only buy true, authentic Air Jordan shoes. I will bet you $100 that if you went to that link and bought those Air Jordans, if you got any shoes at all, they would be as fake gets.
Oh, yes. Yes.
They would not fool even the most casual sneakerhead.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Another
Then
one
again,
in here.
Fake sneakers are getting better and better. Like, now you're getting to the point where a really good fake is going to fool sneakerheads maybe 50 to 60% of the time.
Yeah.
Especially for older shoes where like the crappy materials that you use can be passed off as age damage.
Oh, yeah. And then there's like an entire market of gray market goods, stuff that is ordered by the manufacturer, but then the manufacturing facility works off the clock to make the same goods, but then sells it out the back door.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff. Oh, this one by a spam bot named Protein Fart Smell, which is
it's rank.
Oh god. Oh my god, there's an entire website. What are protein farts and is there a cure? Oh my god.
I'm actually interested now. Is there a cure?
Yeah, it's called proteinfarts.weebly.com. It's made one of those free site solutions. Anyways, this one is written in a way that makes me want to say it in a stereotypical French accent, which I now will. Cue the Frenchy music.
Okay.
This website was, how do you say, relevant. Finally, I found something which helped me. Appreciate it.
Fuck me. Anything that stinks worse than that accent's fucking Paris.
Which apparently smells like piss.
It does. Ah, the urinal of Europe. The romance. You can smell it in the air, along with the ammonia.
There's a post entirely done in Thai, which I'm going to go through the trouble of running it through Google Translate.
Please do. My Thai is not good enough to read that, as we already covered. In the meantime, I'm going to watch a tutorial on how to draw a rose. I want to see how good this rose is. I used to grow roses. I do not grow roses anymore.
Oh, this is the highest quality of crap. I don't shut myself off. Oh, we got comments. You're awesome. I love you, Steven, from the Brick Life guy again. You're awesome. I love you, Steven Theories. You're the best Steven Universe channel I heard, which is basically all my channel's doing right now. Steven Universe and then this. But I've translated the Thai comment. And it is essentially gibberish, which makes it all the better. Meet together to rent evening dress. The compatibility of their jobs, because they are undoubtedly the dominant figure. Rent evening dress my basic earrings is not until the groundbreaking group be aware of all the earth. What specific trunk line rent evening dress my mom approach is that with diet and exercise sensory compromise enough. Now
Google's this brother can draw. I like this. I'm subscribing to this channel.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah. Keep watching.
You think that's enough comments? We've been at this for a little bit, right?
I don't know. How long has it been? Okay, we're not just filling time. Let's see. What the fuck happened in this comment?
Wow.
Like, it started out as one of those kind of gibberishy comments, and then just suddenly broke down into the dialogue tree again.
This one's like full of exercise advice. At-home strength conditioning drills for volleyball.
Which page?
I suspect we have different pages here. It's on my page 5. And it's by Michael PR on a post about me. So let's see. Strength and conditioning drills are designed to increase your power and performance during volleyball games. Several training techniques can be done in the privacy of your own home to get a jump start on your competition. Check with your coach or trainer if you are on a team to make sure these exercises are right for you. It's necessary for volleyball players to strengthen smaller muscles in isolation because they're often repeating the same motion during the sport. This is actually not
I wonder
bad
where they
exercise.
stole this text from. Yeah, because looking at these exercises, they're actually not bad exercises.
No, hold on. Google search for that exact text. 400. There was an error. Your client issued a malform or illegal request. That's all we know. I think that block of text was simply too long.
Yeah.
Hey. Livestrong. They stole it from livestrong.com.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, there you go. Yeah,
Written by Roger Cahill.
Well, Roger Cahill, you've got some pretty good advice for working on your body.
Indeed.
Dig it.
Mm-hmm.
They've also, in the same post, they have a block of text about Arsenal. Which is unfortunate because we might have actually published. Yeah, the soccer team. We should have. We would have published it if it was about Man United. Sorry, you're gonna have to try again. No, just kidding.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really care.
Way.
Yeah, I don't care between Manchester United or Arsenal. I'm American. What do I care about soccer?
Actually, one of the most uncomfortable times I had when I was living in England, I was living in a place in Leeds called Headingley. And, people knew me around the joint because, well, I was kind of distinct being 6'4" and the only Australian in Leeds, it seems. So, people knew me around. It got a little bit uncomfortable around the time of the Ashes because the Ashes were in England that year. They were being played in England.
Mm-hmm.
And the middle game, the only game where we not only won, but we stomped all over the English team, was the one that was played in Headingley Stadium, like probably about 500 meters away from where I lived. So I was getting some dirty looks that week. It was a good time to polish my English accent and pretend to be from somewhere else.
It's easy for me. If I want to pretend to be Canadian, I literally don't have to change a thing.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah. I only know this because I've met several Canadians, and they don't seem to talk any different than I do. So maybe instead of saying Dunkin' Donuts, I say Tim Hortons.
But again, there's a lot of Americans who can't tell the difference between a New Zealand accent and an Australian accent. So
yeah,
I'm a bit dubious of this because I know that our dear friend Kevin does sound a fair bit different to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, New Zealanders sound different. They can't pronounce you.
Like I say, bro, they say brew. You want to chop? You got to get a beer out of the chili bun.
And they say I weird too. Well, not weird. They say it differently. Let's be semantically correct about this.
You've got to give me $56 of fish and chips.
Exactly.
I haven't said that since 1960, sir. That's a bit rich if you kiss me on the lips. I'll hit you with my fist if you give me the shits. The Scared Weird Little Guys are a good little comedy duo. I like them quite a bit.
All right, well, we've been at this for about 40 minutes now, believe it or not.
Shit, have we? Time fucking flew by for once.
I know.
Not that the show's really a fucking trial most of the time, but, that went faster than I expected for a show where we had literally fuck all to talk about.
Yeah.
Nelson, we miss you, bro.
We do. Nelson, come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Am I horrible singing? I said it, not you.
Well, I wasn't going to disagree.
Yes. Yes, it's true. All right. Well, Nelson is actually preparing a wonderful meal for Charlotte evening.
Slash.
Brick Life is going to town on the comments.
Nelson's actually a pretty good cook, dude.
Yes, he is.
Like I've seen pictures of some of the stuff he's made.
Mm-hmm.
I can dig it.
Yeah, he's a good cook. Yeah. Oh, I do feel that we need to plug at least something. The video of actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf encouraging people.
Yes. In fact, I have the perfect Vine for exactly that, if you will allow me to pull it up for you.
Do it!
Because, yes, I am doing it. Shut your hole. Also, speaking of accents, like, my accent kind of just goes back and forth between really Australian and a little bit English, and I can't get rid of it, and it drives me mad because I swear sometimes I'm the only one that notices.
It's because you're insecure about it. Because you spent all that time in England. And, yeah.
All right, there we go. Have a Vine.
All right, a Vine.
I just shared the Tumblr page instead of actually bothering to go to the Vine page. Because I'm lazy.
Ooh, that's a cute cosplayer.
Probably. I paid it no mind, so I'm sorry.
Oh my god, their page plays music.
Yeah, that's why I'm apologizing for linking you straight to the Tumblr.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, if you have any auto-playing crap on your site, please just don't. Fucking don't, man. It's not good. Even if it's your YouTube channel, don't have an autoplay box. It's annoying as hell. You can't really...
Oh, you mean the channel intro?
Yeah, don't do that. Shit.
I don't know about that. I mean, chances are if they're going directly to your channel page, they're going to watch a video anyways. So it's almost like a teaser trailer. And really, you can't do anything about it otherwise. If you put something in there, it's going to start auto-playing.
Which is a bit unfortunate. Though there are plugins that I think you can stop things from auto-playing automatically. That's pretty handy.
Yeah. But if you're using plugins... You know, chances are if it annoys you, you're already on top of it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Just
no, you do it. Stop doing it.
Do it again.
What? I was just scrolling through the spam filter some more to see if there was anything else that stood out, and there's another one of those. Oh, fantastic blog posts. The only weird thing is, like, it ends with bulletin board written in Japanese.
No.
I don't know why. It's from a dude called Top Sell Nike.
Here's one that says, "I just added this blog to my Google Reader. Great stuff."
Good luck with that, cuz.
I know.
Hey, guy in the past, I've got some bad news for you that's coming up.
What's the bad news?
Google Reader's going away. Spread the word.
No. Well, that's horrible. But at least they still have. At least Google Wave is a thing that's going to revolutionize everything.
Fucking hell. Actually, Google Wave is terrible. I don't miss it at all.
Yeah.
G Plus though is actually surprisingly good. It gets a lot of shit that it isn't due.
It is just fine. It is good.
Yeah.
The only reason it keeps getting shit is that it doesn't have the critical mass of like Facebook.
It's like the second biggest social network on the internet. The problem is that people don't seem to get that. Yeah, it's like orders of magnitude bigger than Twitter.
Well, bigger than that. Is Google Plus bigger than that Brazilian one?
I'm
the one
pretty
that's
sure,
filled with pedophiles?
I don't know if it's filled with pedophiles, but I'm pretty sure it's bigger.
Also,
I mean, how many pedophiles can there fucking be?
I wouldn't be surprised how many there are. All right, well, I'm aborting this episode. This episode's done. No more. I think we've officially hit peak crab people.
If you know how many pedophiles there are, send us a message. We'll pass it on directly to the FBI.
Yes. Because if somebody has an exact count of pedophiles, that's very important information.
Exactly. Yeah. You want to actually tell
Pedophile.
someone about that, dude.
Pedophiles
Well, lady.
census.
I don't
Well-
know why I bothered clarifying that because, like, I call everyone dude. Even if they are, in fact, not equipped as a dude, as it were.
Yes.
Huh. I don't know. Anyway, Victor, kill it. Finish it off.
Kill
This
it.
sad thing needs to be taken out behind the woodshed.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Hold on, Scruffy. It's your time to go.